I want to invite the children time to come to the screen at this time. Hopefully, you're watching with your families, and I'm missing you. I'm missing being with you when we're worshiping like this. I don't get to see you, but I wanted to talk to you today about Palm Sunday. It's Palm Sunday! Woohoo! The story of Palm Sunday in the Bible starts with Jesus asking the disciples to go ahead to a town and bring him a donkey and a colt, which is a baby donkey. And the story goes that Jesus sent two disciples, saying to them, "Go into the village ahead of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, just say that the Lord needs them, and he will send them immediately." So the disciples bring the donkey and the colt to Jesus. Ta-da! So a little bit about donkeys. Donkeys were the work animals in ancient times. There's evidence that people and donkeys were working together going back almost 3,000 years. Donkeys are stronger than horses of the same size. They help people carry heavy loads across long distances. And they didn't have the same hoof problems that horses sometimes have, and were considered, therefore, to be sort of good all-terrain, four-wheel drive, four-hoof drive animals. Did you know that donkeys can live over 50 years? Donkeys have amazing memories, too, and can remember other donkeys and places they have been even 25 years later. Donkeys also have great hearing and can hear other donkeys calling up to 60 miles away, especially in the desert. Donkeys have a reputation for being stubborn. But actually, it's just a very strong survival instinct. They're not easily forced into doing something they don't think is good for them. Imagine that. We could all use some of that stubbornness. So why did Jesus call for a donkey? Well, the story goes that Jesus rode the donkey as he entered Jerusalem. Now, some who saw that might have laughed. Riding a donkey? But this is Jesus. But others knew the ancient prophecy that said, "Shout and cheer, daughter of Zion. Raise the roof, daughter of Jerusalem. Your king is coming, a good king who makes all things right, a humble king riding a donkey, a mere colt of a donkey." Now, most kings in those days rode elegant horses. Jesus came to Jerusalem riding on a donkey because he was a different kind of king, a different kind of leader. He came to humbly serve the world, help bear its burdens, not rule over it. He helps us to never forget that we are loved and to open our hearts and listen for others who might need help. And he calls us to say no more and stubbornly resist things that aren't right and aren't good for God's people. So today we remember the one who came to town riding on a donkey and shout, "Hosanna!" as he passes by. Say it with me. Hosanna! Hosanna!